You know, when I was first getting my start out, I maybe would have considered myself a zombies YouTuber. Nowadays, I'm not really any kind of YouTuber. I'm just here. So when I say this, you gotta understand that my opinion should be really regarded about as the same as salt, okay? Alright, so, Battle Mode 2. Hugo, are you on something? Since day one, Battle Mode has just been bad. Okay, so Battle Mode, in case you're not aware, is when two player demons fight against one Slayer player, alright? And it's not a power trip like the campaign is, and mind you, I don't really expect it to be. But it's a slaughter, unless, you know, God is playing as the Slayer. Now, in case you haven't picked up, I did say 2 players against 1. So, you think that maybe Doom would put a twist on it and handicap the demon somehow, but no. It's biased against the player Slayer at all times, every time. And unless you are, like I said, God himself, you're not gonna kill the demons. Granted, that isn't to say I've never won a match as a Slayer, but it's never been against any semi-decent players. It's always been against someone who's either in another room AFK, or somebody who had just bought the game and doesn't know what he's doing. Now, when I say this, you may be thinking, oh, mad 'cause bad, Poe. No, I don't feel good when I'm losing. I don't think anyone does. I don't feel good when I'm winning. When I beat somebody as a demon in battle mode, I don't feel like I've earned it. I don't feel like I've earned anything. I don't feel like I've just beaten somebody in a competition. I feel like I've just screwed his wife in front of him. You have a game mode that's broken, and then you promote it in the next big update? I haven't even touched Horde mode because I wanted to see if battle mode was at least fixed, but with this new Dread Knight, it's not even a competition. Once Dread Knight, the player, whatever, uses his Berserk power-up, you're dead. It's done. Kiss that metal goodbye, Sonny, because you're not getting anything. You're dead. Okay, so I will admit I am not the best at battle mode. I'll admit it. I'll straight up. I'll even say that I'm awful at it. And because you're put with anyone and not ranked in any shape or form, you might as well be pitting an infant against the Rock. If I beat somebody as a demon, that means the Slayer is a really bad player, or the other demon is carrying the whole team. That's fine. That's grand. That's dandy. I don't expect to be the best player in the room. But with battle mode, if you lose as the demon, it's like, wow, that Slayer is pretty impressive. I want to be like him. Well, when you lose as the Slayer, it's very hard to say, hey, those 2 demons incorporated hard work, teamwork, and experience into their play there. You think, what was this? What? I don't understand. Now, again, like I said at the beginning, this is just salt, so if you want to just dismiss it as rambling and go on with your day, that's fine, but I don't know. And honestly, part of the worst part for me is that before there were milestones of like, oh, your triumphs and stuff, right? You have milestones in the campaign, and you have milestones for the ancient gods. That's cool and all. You can complete those at any point in time for whatever difficulty it's tailored to. But when you put the series, as in like events, for battle mode specifically, you're putting a time limit on a game mode that people only touch because it's been reinvigorated now. I guarantee you most people will never hit 30 wins as the Slayer or 10 hot streaks, which I guess is 3 consistent wins without a loss in between. Granted, it shouldn't be tailored to either side, but it's just an impossible task. Nothing's been changed or fixed. It's just, it's worse. You don't need me to explain to you what is the issue, because you should be able to just see it for yourself. I don't know. I'm not an expert game developer. I don't own a company. I'm just a dude who accepts that losing is a part of the game, but when it becomes a consistent play, it becomes very much less fun and more infuriating, and more likely that you won't want to keep trying. You'll just want to put the game down. There are strategies, and there are legitimate skill differences and skill sets that are in the gameplay, but it just seems like with this new update, any imbalance before was not corrected, but was instead just redirected into a brand new scapegoat. When you have the new Dread Knight on the opposing team, and then any other demon, I might as well be fighting a kitten and then a silverback. At the end of the day, battle mode is still a very broken game, and it's been rather unfair and unbalanced since launch. I don't know everything about programming, and I don't have the brain cells at this time of night to come up with the exact perfect solution. I doubt I could, even if I was completely refreshed. But I just would rather just not have battle mode be a thing, or at the very least have it incorporated as like requirements for milestones and stuff, because it's just not fun. It's not enjoyable. And something tells me that even the people who are good at it don't find it fun. It just seems like that this was a very tone-deaf decision. Everything else, I'm sure, is great, but instead of having a battle mode 2.0, as if it's a whole brand new thing, you could have just figured out something and fixed the base model. But again, don't listen to me. I don't know anything. See ya.